Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm Alex. Welcome to Football School.
Today's question comes from Charlotte, aged 9, and she asks, why are Brazilians called names like Fred and Malcom?
Well, it's not just Brazilians that are called Fred and Malcom. I know a bloke called Fred, he's my neighbour, and I went to school with someone called Malcom.
You went to school with Malcom? What, the Brazil midfielder?
I understand what the question is asking. It's asking, why do so many Brazilian footballers, why are they known by very English-sounding first names? I have the answer, and I know this because I used to live in Brazil.
You used to live in Brazil. You've never mentioned it in the last 5 seconds.
So Brazilian footballers have first names on the back of their shirts because the formal term of address, that's the way that people speak to and introduce people in Brazil, is always through first names, never surnames.
So if we were playing football, I would have Ben on the back of my shirt and you'd have Alex on your shirt.
Absolutely. There's no way I would be Bellos or you would be Lyttleton. In fact, when we were going about life in Brazil, you would never be introduced as Mr. Lyttleton. You would always be Ben.
But that doesn't solve the problem of why the Brazilians have very English first names.
That's true, and this is another interesting cultural thing about Brazil, is that many Brazilian mothers or parents, when they're choosing names for their children, they like to give them English or American sounding names because it sounds, for them, really glamorous. So that's why Brazil is full of Nelsons and Washingtons and Wellingtons.
Get your freak on and get your boots on.
Yeah, and I've not heard those ones, but at a push. And then, William, David, Fred.
These are very formal English names. William, David, Fred.
It's true, but they're not really known as exactly that because you've got to get the pronunciation right. If their mothers were calling them across the yard, they would say, William, David, Fred.
Fred? That sounds cool.
Si, senor.